Good afternoon, good morning. It's Mark Johnson from Loyalty360. Hope everyone's happy, safe, and well. Today we're here with Michelle Grant. Michelle's Senior Manager of Strategy and Insights for the Retail and Consumer Goods Group at Salesforce. Michelle's going to share some details about an upcoming webinar on May 13th, where we're going to dive into our recent qualitative study regarding emotional loyalty. Michelle, how are you today?
I'm good. Thanks for having me, Mark.
Thank you very much for taking the time to inform our audience about what we're going to talk about. Looking forward to the discussion and also the webinar on the 13th. During the webinar on the 13th, we're going to share perspectives from leaders in customer loyalty around a question of emotional loyalty. We asked brands, as we speak with them, we interview them, what does emotional loyalty mean to them and to their brand? And we'll obviously have some great responses there. So, Michelle, how do you define emotional loyalty, and what is Salesforce's position on emotional loyalty, to and with your clients?
I define emotional loyalty as a relationship between the brand and their customer that's built on trust, mutual enthusiasm, and passion. And the way to achieve that is through understanding your customers extremely thoroughly. And that dovetails with what Salesforce emphasizes for its own clients, and that you need a single source of truth to truly understand your customer. You need to aggregate all these data points so you understand them fully, and that allows you to build that relationship with them through different tactics like personalized service, innovative marketing campaigns, new product development. So by grounding everything in the data and the understanding of the customer, you know them, and then you know how to build that relationship that's based on emotion and not logic per se.
Absolutely. When you look at emotional loyalty, what do you think the biggest challenges or potentially the opportunities that exist for brands today in driving emotional loyalty, sustaining emotional loyalty with their customers?
Yes, I think the biggest challenge that brands have when it comes to developing emotional loyalty with customers is that what may work in the short term may not be the financially savvy move to make, right? We're talking about emotions and maybe doing something in a service way that costs a lot of money, but in the long term really develops that emotional connection between brand and customer. So it's really important for brands to take a step back and a longer term view about relationship building and not necessarily looking at the spreadsheets to drive their decision making. And as far as opportunities go, I think the sky's the limit, really. Customers now want to engage with brands both offline and online. They become part of their lifestyle if you do it right. So it's all about creativity. And that is, I think, the key opportunities for brands to understand, again, their customers really well, what their lifestyles are like, how they're living their lives, and where that brand fits in to that customer's life, and be really creative about those touch points.
Okay. And again, the webinar is going to be on May 13th at 1 p.m. and we're looking forward to having everyone there. Who do you think would most benefit from attending this webinar?
Well, quite selfishly, I think everyone would benefit, right? Customer loyalty is driven through all of the touch points a brand has with their customers. But if I had to narrow it down, obviously anyone in customer experience, marketing, and loyalty marketing should attend.
Absolutely. Well, looking forward to the discussion, looking forward to the webinar. Again, it's May 13th at 1 p.m. Webinar is free and open to anyone who has an interest, especially, as Michelle mentioned, those who are in the customer loyalty, customer experience space. It'll be definitely relevant because we'll get to see how other brands are looking at emotional loyalty and have great insight from Michelle and the team at Salesforce. So looking forward to the discussion. Thank you very much.